G'day and welcome. My name is DK from DK Plays. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day, no matter where you are in the world. Today we have something a little bit different. I decided that I was going to change a few things, clean up some stuff, and rearrange a couple of things. And yeah, some of it turned out good, some of it didn't turn out good, but that's the way it goes in Minecraft. So let me show you what I have done. So this, I took all the lava out and moved all of the kill chambers up and ran all of the hoppers back to this end. I put in a shulker box loader system, same as the one down below that we done in last week's episode, or the last episode. And it's just basically taking the bamboo, the sugarcane, the fish, the shards and the crystals, and unfortunately this is one hopper line too low. Let me see if I can get up there. It's one hopper too low to go straight into the system, so this probably should have been built one. I should have moved the floor down one and then built this, but I built it up and then realized that it was one block too short, so I've just put a dropper in and it's got a comparator clock here, and I can actually turn that comparator clock back on now because it was absolutely chock-a-block with bamboo and sugarcane and wasn't moving at all. So now that's going, that should be good. Pumping everything up, and I just have an overflow chest here just in case, because occasionally we get mobs spawning in the water stream up above. So as you can see, this area has now become more useful. With the hoppers down the bottom, they were one block above, so they were at this level here. So they were no good to us where they were, so by moving them up, we freed up this whole floor to utilize. I also moved the switches up for the Guardian farm, so we've got our on-off switch here and we've got our overworld nether switch there. I also started to move this floor up too and realized it's still not going to be enough to hide this. It also means I don't have access to this, and I've taken the smelter out because it wasn't working very well. Oh, I just jumped down in here. So I still have yet to finish putting the blocks in for that. That's the conduit, it's in there. I also picked up this guy who spawned in this level for some reason. Don't know why. His name is Barry. No, his name is Harry. Harry. So he's just sitting there waiting. I still have my two villagers up above and I'm going to be getting them down soon. But I want to change this system. This is a sugar box unloader, and I found a one wide tileable one, so I'm going to use it, but it is quite tall. So this floor is probably going to have to come out again. And you know, sometimes you build stuff in Minecraft and then you realize, oh, it would have been better to do that either on a different floor, or one block to the left, or one block to the right, or one block higher, or one block lower. That's what... Oh, come back here, you. That's what this is. So in between episodes, I'm thinking of moving this up to that floor with the other one. So let's go back up there. And I'm thinking of making the whole storage system up there rather than down on that floor. I'm thinking of bringing it up here because I can get it in this strip, and then I can get a normal item sorter in this strip or in this strip. So I could in fact have two more of these units that I have down there, which is the same as this unit here. I could have one in here and one in here, and they would be shulker box loaders, and then have an item sorter just for random items along here. But it does mean I've got to go and do some mining to get redstone and other stuffs. And I also want to change up this glass area because as I said, I'm getting mobs spawning in here and they're getting stuck by these blocks. And then they're causing problems like this guy here. So I'm gonna have to change it up so that they can't spawn in there. Not sure exactly how I'm gonna do it. I've also taken these down all the way down to the beacons. And I believe I've done it on all four, but I may be mistaken. I know this one is down all the way to the beacon. Oh, this one's not quite down yet. I think that's the only one that isn't quite all the way down, or isn't all the way down, should I say. And I think I started that one in the last episode, but yeah. So, 3 out of the 4 are all the way down. This one just needs a bit more work. I think I ran out of time doing this one last episode, or the episode before, and I just haven't gotten around to completing it. But we'll get to that. I'll get to that between episodes. And then I want to put a roof on this because I'm getting Enderman again mucking me around and taking blocks out of this and causing all sorts of problems. I still have my 2 villagers in here. There they are, happy as, so they've got to go down, so I'm going to build a water chute to get them down. I'm just not sure which level I want them on. And also, I want to start changing these sand walls out. Okay. So when I was building the floor, there's a piston under there, and I put a block in front of the piston, and it moved all the floor out of the way. So I have. It's just one of those things. The problem is I didn't plan. I just built, and I should have planned. See, this one is fine. Although I didn't plan. Well, you see, I'd done this. I moved these up after I built this, so it is what it is. That's fine. I don't mind a little dispenser or dropper clock up there. I don't mind that at all. It's this that's the issue. See, there's a piston here, and you can see it's pushed that block. And it's moved the whole floor out of the way. So that's where that block came from, over there, outside the glass. So I want to get rid of this, and I'm most likely going to move this up to the next floor, and then I want to rebuild the smelter because the smelter wasn't working very well. For some reason, the minecart on the top that would fill up the hoppers for the furnaces was spilling over into the fuel side, and I don't know how, and I don't know why. So I'm just going to make a straight shooting one. Only problem I have is that from this glass to that glass is only 62 blocks, and I really want 64 blocks. But moving the glass out to there and to there, or even more, is going to be an absolute pain, but it may just have to be done. And I've got to decide whether I'm going to do that before I do the walls below here, below this glass, because this glass is going to come out if that's the case. I was thinking if I move it, I might move it out to the halfway point of the tower and go across on the side, but I'll have to do it on all four sides. So that's going to be a big task. It was the last time when I moved that out to, that out to, that out to, and that out to. To move it out again, I might as well move it out as much as I need to, or as much as I can. But I really want the towers to be stand out a bit when I do actually get them built up. So it's been a bit of a grind. It's been a bit messy. So if I was to bring the walls out to say this block or even this block across, it wouldn't be so bad, but draining out the water and taking out the glass and putting in new walls is, yeah, it's a grind and it's a task. So So welcome back after that time lapse. Unfortunately, that's all I've got time for today. Things have caught up with me quite fast, time-wise. Sometimes you do things you don't realise how long they're going to take, and you think they're going to take maybe 2 or 3 hours, and they end up taking 8 hours, and that's just the way it is in Minecraft. But anyway, I hope you've had a fantastic day no matter where you are in the world. Please come back and join me again real soon. And remember, if you're in the first 100 subscribers, hit me up in the notifications, let me know so I can add you to the draw for the HDMI capture card. And catch you in the next episode. Bye now.